Welcome to Invest Insights. I'm Abby Maloney. I'm joined today by Dr. Nicholas Neupauer, the president of Butler County Community College. Nick, thank you so much for being here today.
Abby, it's my honor.
By the end of last year, you became the longest serving president in the history of Butler County Community College. Over your 14-year tenure, the community has experienced relevant events such as the Great Recession and the COVID-19 pandemic. With that being said, how do you think Butler County Community College has been transformed since you first became president to today?
Abby, I can see those 14 or 15 years as I see myself in the camera here, but it has been my honor to serve in the capacity of president of this wonderful institution. While we always stress excellence in the classroom and academics, that will always be our top priority. Where things have changed in the last 14 or 15 years is our absolute dedication towards serving as the community's college. We do this by working with our local elected officials, our state elected officials, to help those individuals and those groups carry out the mission, the vision of their respective areas. We're doing that in Butler County with a great group of county commissioners, as well as Armstrong County with great county commissioners, as well as state elected officials. We work with our advisory boards, our board of trustees, our board of directors, to get a real feel for what is needed in the communities. We balance that with the appropriate data analysis to make sure that we're current with our academic offerings. And a great example of that would be our All In for Nursing. Now at a time where it's incredibly important to have quality nursing graduates, we've expanded the program and are moving forward with the creation of the Victor K. Phillips Nursing and Allied Health Building. So it's that connection with the communities we serve that I think we're doing far better now than ever before.
As businesses in the U.S. continue to struggle to be fully staffed, workforce development and adult education have become crucial elements to mitigate the consequences of this very unique challenge. What are some creative ways in which community colleges can develop market-driven programs to help businesses find individuals with the right skills?
Abby, it's all about partnerships. It's all about collaboration. A bit cliche, but community is our middle name. We are the community's college. And in order to move those organizations, in order to move regions, counties forward, no longer is it working in silos. It's about the collaboration. I have three examples that come to mind. One would be in our great county of Butler, the county commissioners embracing a model that focuses on economic development, workforce development, and quality of life. The creation of the Butler County Growth Collaborative, in which the college is really a focal point of that collaborative, helps in each of those areas. Rather than groups such as the Chamber, Tourism, Community Development Corporation of Butler County, working in silos, we come together and have a unified approach so that we speak with one voice. The other two examples focus on our All In for Nursing. We have a great partnership with Grove City College, a wonderful private institution that is very much mission-driven and residential. And rather than Grove City start its own nursing program, instead, President McNulty and the leaders at Grove City College are partnering with BC3 to allow their students an opportunity to earn an associate's degree from Butler County Community College in this great program, and then a bachelor's degree in nursing from Grove City College. So rather than start its own nursing program from the ground up, there was value in the partnership, and that's going incredibly well. The final example would be another terrific partnership and collaboration with Concordia Lutheran Ministries, who a few years ago addressed the nursing shortage by moving forward with a partnership with BC3 to help the pipeline of getting more nurses and qualified folks in the nursing field to working at Concordia. Very happy to say that there are 37 students in our pipeline right now between our RN program and a newly created LPN program that on the back end will go to work with Concordia. So in this day and age, it's all about collaboration and partnership.
With the increasing popularity of tech-related majors and programs, the prospect for other traditional areas of knowledge remains a subject of discussion among sectoral leaders. What do you think is the future of liberal arts programs in an ever-evolving job market?
Yeah, this is a subject that comes up very often. Full disclosure, I work at liberal arts institutions. Full disclosure, I'm a firm believer in the well-rounded education that is associated with a college general education curriculum and liberal arts. And while technical expertise and degrees and experience and certification is very much needed, the irony is when we connect with our various boards and our advisory boards, a lot of soft skill requirements or deficits, I should say, of the workforce are coming up, and those are addressed in the liberal arts education. Our general education, our core curriculum here at BC3 focuses on oral communication, written communication, scientific reasoning, an opportunity to understand diverse perspectives, critical thinking. How often is it that we hear that critical thinking is missing from the millennials or the Gen Zers and now the Gen Alpha group? I think that a liberal arts education ties to the well-rounded nature and the significance of moving on toward a higher ed degree. And it has a place, and it even has a place in those technical degrees, skills, and certifications that I referenced earlier.
And as we round out our discussion on creativity today, how would you define creativity? And what does that look like for BC3 and higher education moving forward?
I think creativity is difficult to define, but I think what leads an organization toward a creative nature is something that the 14, 15 years that I've been in the seat that I've been able to do. And that is get the right people on the right seats in the bus and bring in those diverse perspectives, those backgrounds, and the creative opportunities that would come from diversity, not just at the executive table, but throughout the organization. And of course, there are various studies that speak to the value of diversity and diverse perspectives and what that will do for an organization. In some ways, I think it's very much like our own investment portfolios, is that it needs to be diversified. Markowitz talked about that a long time ago. Rather than having all of your eggs in one basket, diversity helps with the overall gains that you would have in that example. And I think the same is true for any organization. Difference is okay. Difference leads to creativity, and difference leads to success in an organization. And in our case, 6 #1 rankings as the top community college in Pennsylvania over the last 6 years.
Absolutely. If that doesn't connect diversity to success, I don't know what does.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Nick. That was Dr. Nicholas Neupauer, the president of Butler County Community College. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to hear more CEOs and thought leaders share their opinions and advice on today's business climate. Until next time, I'm Abby Maloney, and this is Invest Insights. Thank you for tuning in.